People, what's up? Fluffy Rabbit coming at you from GameGrow.com, live from my basement. Nah, I'm just kidding. What's up? So we're gonna be doing a little Let's Play on Bastion. Just came out for the Xbox Live Arcade last month. I got to preview this game at E3 for a little bit and talk to some of the developers there. Got some cool inside info. I'm gonna break you off some inside info during this commentary I got going on. So let me drop some info on you about this game's plot. Bastion takes place in a world that has been destroyed. You, as the main character, which is known as the Kid, you wake up post-apocalypse and you try to make your way to this place that you're seeing right now. This is called the Bastion. This is where everybody's trying to get collected and rebuild the world. You fly around to these little areas here and you try to locate these devices called cores. The cores bring pieces of the world back together, namely at the Bastion. And when you get a new core, you can build like a new building or something. Also interlaced between those levels are levels like this. This is a time attack for the repeater. Repeater is what I'm popping off with right now. Pop, pop, pop. And you have to kill or destroy 64 of these targets without falling off of these shingles. You probably won't do this. You probably won't make it through the first time because you have to upgrade your weapons as you go. And that's actually some of the prizes you get for doing this. You get a total of 3 prizes. First, second, third place. And it's kind of cool how they did it because the first prize is power up for the weapon that you're using right now. But second and third place, which you get for not doing 64, or you can do a little less, it's usually a power up for a different weapon that you can use for a different time attack level, like with the hammer or the machete. And you go do those levels with your new powered up weapon, and then you get an upgrade for your repeater, and then you can come back to the town and power that up and come back and I don't know, it's kind of neat. So you see some of the buildings here at the Bastion. You got a distillery. You can choose power-ups in the forms of alcohol. You go and select that booze you want to take with you, and then you get a buff from it. Yeah, you got this little forge area here where you can upgrade your bow, or any weapon really, as long as you have enough money and you have purchased an item to unlock the upgrade. Alright, so now that you got that information in your nugget, let's go and show you another time attack. This one will be for the bow, the breaker bow. And in this one, you have to kill all of those little floating things in 5 shots or less. This is a good example of the upgraded bow here because it will go through all 3 of them. Normally, if you don't have the upgraded bow, it'll just go through 2 and just kind of ping off the 3rd. But I actually got this upgrade just somewhere else in the game, and I wasn't able to complete this until I got it. Came back, pop it off, gonna rape face on this stage, and then move on to go find some cores, reclaim the Bastion. So if you notice, the background looks pretty neat. The artistic styles of the game are pretty noticeable. The developers brought in an artist to do all kinds of these watercolor backgrounds for the game, and they really pay off. There's lots of really neat things going on in the background, and it really fits the whole shattered world situation that they got going on in the Bastion. So yeah, the Breaker's Volley is actually a special move that you can only use when you have the bow equipped, and that was the first prize. So now we're gonna go find us the core, and we're gonna go help the Bastion. So you see that the subtitles come up there. That's because there's a narrator that's pretty much going through this entire game with you. Anytime you do something, experience something, find somebody, get something new, just anything really, they have pretty much everything covered as far as voice. They found a guy that worked at their studios. I think he was like the director of the game or something. But they had him read some lines as a joke, and then they ended up picking him to read everything. The guys at E3 said that there was roughly about 2,000 lines of dialogue that they had to record for this game. I mean, it's a pretty short game too. That's a lot of dialogue. Pretty much anything you can think of, something will happen, and this guy will pop up and start talking to you. I fell off and died one time, and the guy was like, "Oh, the kid fell off and died." Oh, I'm just kidding. And then like you popped back up and you weren't dead. So I thought that was really neat. The way that the game plays, I'm pretty sure you can see. You got the scrolling combat text whenever you fighting somebody. You can see how much damage you're doing, and everybody loves to see how much damage you're doing. Everybody loves big numbers. The floor falling off as you come and go really matches the whole destroyed world aspect, I think. And you got all kinds of just different neat environments and just all kinds of really cool stuff. The music for this game is actually really good. They released a soundtrack, I think, either today or yesterday. I see a bunch of people giving it a lot of props on Reddit.com, reddit.com/rgaming. Yeah, you know what's up. Yeah, a lot of people were really blowing this album up. It's because it's got good music to it. The guys over at Supergiant Games, man, they did such a good job with this game, and they were willing to talk to you and all kinds of other stuff at E3, give you all kinds of info and just hook you up, man. They were really there and excited to sell this game, and it's paying off. There's talk of a PC port. I think it's coming to Steam August 16th. It's getting a lot of press. The game is. A lot of people are liking how you just turn on the game and play, because that's pretty much how it's designed. The story is told to you as you're playing. You don't have to go to these focal points and listen to the story and then go out and do something. The story is being told to you as you're playing, and as you do things and as you discover things, the narrator comes on and brings you up to speed on what is going on with the story. I guess it fits because as the kid, when you wake up at the beginning of the game, you don't really remember anything, and then you learn as the character learns. I just picked up a special move there, the hand grenade. You see up in the top left-hand corner those black bottles. Those are your special moves. You find those alcoholic beverages, the tasty treats. You find those interlaced throughout the stages, and that's how many times you can pop off with a special move. I'm just gonna get one right here as soon as I murder that guy. Okay, and then you also have your little health potions, and you find those throughout the game, and there's a lot of forward progress with this game. You don't ever have to repeat the same level a lot, and it's good and bad because it kind of kills the replay value a little bit, but at the same time, everybody likes to play the game and just go through it and have a good time, and that's what gaming's about, is having a good time. And if you got a little bit of spare change, like 10 or 15 bucks, and you go on Xbox Live Arcade, or you can wait for it to come out on Steam, you too can have a good time. It's your boy Fluffy Rabbit, peacing out. I'm gonna go see what's on TV.